Hey, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, man. I'm still tired. I'm still tired. Good morning, friends. Thanks for being here so early on in the day. I know it's super duper early, right? Right? This is way earlier than I ever start. Of course. Just quit being tired? Yeah. I mean, of course. That's the only thing that makes sense. But what's up, Alexander? All right, who we got here on this fine morning? Looks like Crispy got the first. We got Sephimat, we got Pipe, Audamo, Resnick, Smiles, Close, Gabix, Dragoon, Pyro, Green and Gold, hello, hello. Zelda 800, hello. Hello, hello. Timmy, I see you all there. Alright, so, what we are doing today, we're going to be... Can these horses just calm down? What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be finishing this out. My solo Multiworld. And then after we are done with this, I'm going to be starting Timeline. Nay? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Going to be starting Timeline, and I'll give it... I know that like we're probably not going to have like a ton of time, but we're going to, even if I'm like still on the fence about it, I'm going to give it at least tomorrow as well. But I mean, chances are I'll finish it. It seems like something I'll be interested in, but I just, from the limited knowledge that I know about it. But only managed to catch the end of yesterday. Hope it went well. Yes. So everybody that showed up yesterday for the charity block, it was a really great success. I was looking at some of the other, not to like compare myself, but like I was looking at some of the other creators, and we did, especially for the limited following that we have in comparison, we did fantastic things. It was a great success. So I really appreciate everybody that came out for it. I really appreciate everybody that contributed, donated to the cause, and I hope that I can do more of that in the future. I think next year, if I do GCX again, I'm probably going to try to urge them to have like less, like lower crowd control effects prices, because it wasn't enough chaos for my liking, and I think that everybody would have had more fun if we had more chaos. But it was a good stream. It was a good stream. It just wasn't chaotic enough for my taste. And yeah. And I noticed that a lot of the crowd control effects, like we had some people that had joined and like browsed what was going on. I saw people like claiming free coins that weren't necessarily part of the stream, but a lot of the crowd control effects were from this community, and I feel like if we had lower prices, then we could bring more people into it. But you know, wasn't enough chaos. We'll do better next time. Well, yeah, I mean that's partially like a lack of experience. But you know, next year when we have 50,000 followers instead of 5,000 followers, then we'll lower the prices a little bit, and then it'll just be straight up chaos the entire time. Okay. But we're gonna finish this out today, and yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't recall my place in this rando. I knew that this was going to happen, so I needed to do a little bit of delving. I know where one thing is, so I can kind of like remind myself. And it's a little embarrassing where it is. A little embarrassing, but that's okay. I don't know if it's this one or if I have to go back to Kid, but didn't realize I could get CC coins when I made the first donation, or else there would have been way more R-Wings. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Showed up, spawned Dark Link and an R-Wing, and that was it? I mean, hey, that's all we needed to do. Here, let me start the timer. What is this, day 7? This is stream 8, day 7, yeah. Yeah. Because I did 2 days ago before my charity block, I streamed for another like 8 hours. So yeah. Yeah. And also, like, I'm panicking right now, thinking that these doors are not going to take me to the markets. This is the bazaar. I think it's the other one. But, like, my brain is still on entrance rando. So, yeah, it's not this one. We have to go back to Kid. What's up, Isaac? Welcome back? Yeah, yesterday was fun, though. And then my fire medallion is in what temple? Shadow Temple? Okay, yeah, so I just need my Shadow Temple boss key. I don't know exactly where my Shadow Temple boss key is going to be, but once we have that, we can finish out green. But we are in go mode on Violet and Blue, I believe. I believe that we don't need anything else for Blue. I know that we're in Ganon's castle in Blue. But as far as Red is concerned, Red needs a little bit more. But good luck, Rando times 4. Gotta do the thing. Okay, see ya, buddy. Thought he could wrap it up with a second stream. I did, and honestly, I got pretty damn close. You know? Pretty damn close. Yeah, so... like I said, only a little embarrassing. So, we're gonna buy this. We're gonna... yeah. Yeah. So we buy that. We have Iron Boots over to Red. Did we just zone out and miss it last time? You will see in the recording. I don't know. I haven't started editing yet, so I don't know. But chances are I've checked all the shops on all the files, and I just didn't mark this down. But before we leave, let me just double check. Because Market is such a... like, it's supposed to... yeah, no, I even bought shit from this market. You see? It says sold out right there. Like, the bazaar from... like, Green Child Bazaar, I already bought stuff from. So, I definitely checked it, and I just... it was so early on that I just forgot about it. And I didn't mark it down. You know? So, like, if I was to go back to, like, day one probably had that showing, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I probably made a mental note for that of... I'll come back when I have a bigger wallet. You know? What's up, Gramps? Alright, let's switch over to Red. Let's do Water Temple. Let's do Water Temple. What do you have left to get? I need to finish Water Temple on red, and I need to finish... It's Water Temple and one more. I think it's Shadow Temple. No, not Shadow Temple. I don't think I need hover boots. I don't think I need hover boots. But I need to go double check what it is. I think it's Spirit Temple, actually. But I'm pretty sure I just need to when I go back to adult, I'm gonna double check and see what my temple that I need to do is. But I only have 3 medallions left to get. I need Shadow Temple Boss Key for green. I need to complete Water Temple on red, and I need to do one more thing on red. The Shadow Medallion, I believe, is I think it's... So I have Fire and Shadow that I still need to get. Do 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 do. Definitely rarely, if ever, need help. Yeah, well, definitely. It's not like I need help. You know, like I can actually, I'm pretty good at skimming the spoiler log if I need to, of like, hey, where's something that I haven't gotten yet? Because realistically, what I do whenever I'm delving into the spoiler log, is I will go through all of the spheres until, oh, I'm missing this thing for Way of the Hero. So it's not too difficult. So we're looking for Spirit Temple. Yeah. You gonna finish the seed today? Yeah, we're gonna finish the seed today. He needs a different kind of help? Yes. Yeah. And then Water Temple. Let's go do Water Temple. Do we have Prelude? Or not Prelude. Serenade? We don't have Serenade? Why do we always have... We're always missing the warp... Wait, no, we have Serenade. Or... Yeah, we have Serenade. Hello? I thought I did. Damn, Morgan, you got me. Alright, let's go kill whoever's in Water Temple. But as far as everything else for red save file, I'm pretty sure that we are done. Right? We just need to actually like clear the we need to clear everything. Came across an OoT ROM hack video today. Have you ever played any of them? I played Hero of Law like how long ago? Maybe like 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago? Thereabouts, whenever it came out, like a couple days after it came out. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just go. We're gonna have to full clear everything in the Water Temple just to make sure that I get my my boss key if I need it. Wherever it's gonna be. I have a feeling that I will find whatever I need to find in... I think that I'm missing my Spirit Temple keyring. I am. Yeah, so the 2 things that I need for Go mode right now are Spirit Temple keyring for red, and I need Spirit Temple keyring for red, and I need Shadow Temple boss key for green. And then those are the only 2 things I need. Everything else is... I can do everything else with no problem. Actually, I didn't even check this. What is over here? Anything good that I have to come back for? No. I'm always happy when I don't have to do this. 5% Crab Rave. Later today, you'll be able to use Tangia again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. What's up, Caden? Oh my goodness. Can these guys not just immediately... There we go. Tangia, huh? Yeah, once I'm done recording, you guys will be able to use it today. What's a Tangia? Wouldn't know. Tangia? I barely know her. I like the description on Streamlabs version a little bit more, so I'm probably going to just copy that for the sake of like specifically the Twitch version, because you don't have nearly as limited of a message length on Twitch. Streamlabs is such a pick me. That's crazy. Yeah. I was a little sad that I couldn't finish this not too long ago, but now that I've done this, I feel like I have to go back to it and become like really good at this randomizer. You know? I feel like I have to become really good at Four Swords OOT. Hope charity stream went well. Yeah, it went really, really well. We were able to raise just north of $3,000 for charity, and we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun too. So it was really, really cool. Issues happen to a lot of people. Oh man. Yeah, but I think like if I was to do this more, I would be able to more systematically, like I'd be able to get it more systematically down. So I would be able to like, I'd be able to get it down to a little bit more of a science, which I think would be pretty cool. Like this is a nice challenge run, and I did kind of fail the challenge a little bit, but honestly, I think it did pretty damn good for a first try. Have you gone insane yet? Yeah, I went insane. I also, so I had to do a different randomizer for a charity block, like a marathon block that I was doing yesterday, Shinny. And it was different settings, and it was different. It was just like, yeah, no. My brain ended up melting, and now I don't remember. Now I don't remember the things about this randomizer, and now I need to finish it out through the spoiler log, you know? But I want to finish out the run, because I got so close before doing that marathon block. It just kind of sucks that my brain is now mush. Going to that, I was so lost because the settings were so different. Yeah, OTMM is. I like combo rando a lot. I like combo rando a lot. Definitely one of my favorites. That's why I don't change my seed settings, because I'm trying to get better on those settings. Yeah. Yeah, understood. For sure. What's up, Moon? Yeah, this is four randomizers in one world is what this is. You just damage boost jump me, whatever it's called. I will, guys. Yesterday, you don't know, like, these guys yesterday. I was going and I was over my parents' house, right? And I had to watch the house while there were guys installing solar panels on the roof. They didn't communicate with me at all. They were like, they didn't tell me that they were there. I just started hearing banging on the roof, and if you're doing work on somebody's house, let them know that you're there. Please. But they were supposed to be done by like 1 or 2, and they were there until 7. Which I'm okay with you taking your time and doing a good job. It's just like yesterday was just like a perfect storm of, no, you're not going to be able to sleep. They didn't let you know? No. Well, I mean, like, I knew that they were supposed to be there that day, but they never told me when they started, when they showed up. I just show up to random houses and begin replacing roofs. Like, imagine if that was, if they had the wrong house. You know? Imagine if they just had the wrong house, and then they just started putting racks and they just started putting racks and panels up on the roof. It's more common than you think. No, that's what I'm saying, is I feel like that would be like a thing that people fuck up on a lot. It was bad. Okay, so nothing in these. Free new roof for somebody? I mean, but that's the thing, like they just got a new roof. That's why they were replacing their solar panels. Is because my father did all this, like, he did all this math and was just like, yeah, getting new solar panels, since my solar panels are like 12 years old at this point, getting new solar panels would actually save me more money in the long run, especially since I'm taking them down to replace the roof anyway. So he went through all of this song and dance to replace the solar panels and whatnot, because the roof was also getting replaced. So, like, a free new roof wouldn't really make a difference. It would just be a huge inconvenience. But yeah. Water Temple, so, Moon, Water Temple's actually not too bad. Once you've done a few randomizers, Water Temple is, like, it's the same as anything else in the game. I never really had too many issues with Water Temple casually, but when I did play, Water Temple's fine. I noticed the one cutscene immediately. Here we go. Did I finally catch a Terra live on the Twitch? Yeah, it seems that way. It does. What's up, Skooma? T, what's going on? Alright, let's go down. But yeah, no, when I first went down here, I remember people saying how, like, this is the one room that nobody ever sees. Even like one of my other streamer buddies that does randomizers as well. Oh my goodness, who's calling me? You can leave a message. But one of my other streamer buddies who does a lot of randomizers was like, what is this room? I've never seen it. Guaranteed you have. The camera pans at it. Camera, like, shows it in N64 as well. Hate phone calls, like just text? It all depends. So, there are, like, for business purposes, absolutely. Absolutely, for business purposes, just text. But, like, if you are managing something that's emotional, no text. Was it the solar panel guys calling? No. No, it was like something medical. I don't know, but I haven't seen a doctor in forever, so I don't know what it could have been about. And I have no family here, so it's not like I'm waiting for, like, a call from a hospital or something. Like, I'd be more worried if they called my wife. It was my mom? No, it wasn't my mom. They heard about the Code Red all-nighter? True. True. You used Mountain Dew Code Red as a way to stay awake? Ridiculous. Who could have even thought of this? Still don't understand the problem with the water temple. It was very straightforward. It's a matter of whether or not you get lost with that sort of thing. There is a boss key in there. Hopefully that's one of the that's the Shadow Temple boss key for green, maybe. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, but the whole thing about the menu, yeah, no, I would not want to play vanilla N64 OOT just for the sake of the menu. The menuing was terrible. Menuing was terrible. So I think that it made it like that little bit of extra time that you had where you were like forced to reset your brain, go into the menu so many times. It might have been like a mental reset point that made a lot of people get lost. Shadow Temple, please, for green. Yes. All right. Green is go mode. Green is go mode. Now we're just looking for stuff for red. We just need our Spirit Temple keyring now. But it's also there's also a chance that we might not have to find that here. We might have to find that in Green's Ganon's Castle. But honestly, like, if I don't find anything in Green's Ganon Castle, I feel like Ganon's Castle is just set to foolish. I like how you said the other day you wanted this to be under 30 hours. Honestly, it might have been under 30 hours if I had... If I didn't make one stupid mistake. Without guides, my dumbass wasted 3 months on the water temple. You don't have to, like, censor yourself if you are, unless you're doing it for your own sake. It's not going to, like, it's not going to kick you or anything, or it's not going to penalize you at all. First time catching a stream live? What's up, Ben? What mistake was that? My red iron boots were in the child market shop. It's just it was over child wallet prices, so I made a mental note and the mental note got lost amongst the chaos. So, and you'll notice that's what I'm doing here today. I'm doing this. Just do it in case someone else that's watching doesn't want to see me curse. Listen, if they can't deal with it, they can fucking leave. It's fine. Yeah, too fucking bad. Whee! Best part is I don't start work for 2 hours, so I can watch without being distracted by work. Well, you're probably going to see the end of this seed. More than likely. More than likely you're going to see the end of this seed. Because we are definitely getting there. I'll be back, gotta prepare myself for the day, no worries. No worries. Yeah, just give it the fuck it adjustment. Can't say the same, so I'm off? Alrighty. See you, Damo. Might be gone past the end, sadly. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be making this into a proper YouTube video, but that's probably going to take me another, like, 2 weeks to edit. So, if you wanted to catch up on it, you can always catch up on the VOD. But, I'm going to be streaming a different game after I'm done with this. We have a viewer request game from Smiles, actually, from one of our mods. So, we're doing that. Gonna be playing some Timeline after this. What's up, Vintage? No, not Papa's Pizzeria. You don't really have to edit it if you do, though? Well, so the VODs are always available for people that want to do that. But, like, if I was to say, like, the difference in the viewership between VODs and proper videos, like, if I was to show you just my... Like, my Wind Waker video is at 70,000 views right now, but the first day of the randomizer is 1.6k views, and that's after I did an edit of it. So then it actually brought people to the VOD as well, you know? So literally it's like before I made that video, it probably had like 400 or 500 views, if that. But then it tripled in views because of the video, as well as I got 70,000 more. And it brought a whole bunch of traction to the video, to the channel. So I've gotten, because I did that one edit, I got probably 1,500 subscribers, about $1,000, and a ton of watch hours. So I personally prefer Supercut instead of 40 plus hours of VODs. Yeah, and that's exactly what I expect, is like people would prefer to see like 2 hours of content instead of 40 hours usually. But if somebody wants to watch the VODs, they're there. You know? No, Zach just did it for the funnies anyway. If Pochi actually, like, requested Papa's Pizzeria, I would play it. It's just she hasn't gone through the proper channels. she's just said, "Hey, you need to do this." Yep, see ya, Moon. Hey there, buddy. Is it because you're taller than me right now? Is that why? Do I have Song of Time? Is there even any reason for me to go past this? I do have Song of Time. Finally, the Dark Link fight that I paid for yesterday. Oh, come on. Come over here. Please try to find Mario 64 randomizer. I hate that game. Honestly. I don't want to play that game. But yeah. There are plenty of people that I know that actually play that randomizer. Come on. Just subbed and watched some of the vids. Only watched part 1 of the VOD, and in my defense, it was the Wind Waker one as a goose. Honk Waker? Why do you need to defend yourself? That's an awesome one. Mario 64 Rando's a lot of fun, though. No, Mario 64, I don't like the way that it controls. I hate the camera. Mario feels heavy. Like, if I'm playing a platformer randomizer, then I'm going to be playing Celeste. There we go. Yeah, this is Water Temple. Yep. Come on, buddy. Having played Mario 64, I don't think it's great. It just has good nostalgia value. Yeah, no, I think that the same. This is like, maybe I just don't have like a love of fighting games, but I feel the same way about Smash, like Melee. Like a lot, like so many people herald it as like one of the best fighting games to ever be created. It feels so shit as a casual to play. Like, I'll take Brawl or Ultimate any day over that. As a casual, yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm sure, like, there's, like, really high ceiling, like, skill ceiling check, or, really high skill ceiling for it, and it probably feels really satisfying if you know all of the tricks, but, like, no, it feels terrible as a casual. Thing about Mario 64 is that at the time the tech was new. Well, okay, but like realistically, Mario 64 came out in '96. Ocarina of Time came out 2 years later. Ocarina of Time was probably the best game ever created at that time, like by 1998. Mario 64 probably did really great things for the innovation of the industry. It's not a good game. Ocarina of Time is actually a good game. Link to the Past was very innovative, but it was also a really, really great game at the time. You know? You just have to parry his attacks? I'm fine. I'm just fighting him. It's fine. I'm honestly only half paying attention. You get some flack for this, but you prefer Sunshine over 64? I mean, I think that within the wrong communities, you'll get flack for it. I don't really care. I like Sunshine more than that. I like Galaxy more than Sunshine, but Mario games in general are just kind of mid, in my opinion. They haven't really changed all too much. But I still need to play Odyssey and Wonder at some point. It's just I'm so burned out on Mario, I don't want to. Galaxy 2 was your favorite? Galaxy 2 felt like it lacked structure, and it lacked the same, so it didn't feel like it had the same love poured into it that Galaxy had. It felt like it was built out of necessity rather than, you know, wanting to actually make a good game. It felt very like the way that Mario Land games feel. So like Galaxy felt like a Mario World game to me, whereas Galaxy 2 felt like a Mario Land game. And if you've ever played a Mario Land game, Mario Land is very theme parky. It's very theme parky. They don't really care about consistency or anything. They just kind of want to make fun shit and throw it in levels, which is fine. And like some people won't care. I definitely felt it, and it felt very detached to me. Felt very detached to me. But like theme parky is fine if that's what you're into. I didn't really like it. Hey, Sammy. Only platformer you really, really loved and play to this day is Banjo-Tooie and Kazooie? Or Kazooie and Tooie? Yeah, I think that even people that don't like platformers, generally speaking, would still like Celeste, because Celeste is made as a fun game, not a fun platformer. Like, it's made as a platformer, but it's made to be just like a fun game in general. Like there's a lot of like quality of life poured into that game, and I'd still recommend it to people that say they don't like platformers, because a lot of the time when somebody has made up an opinion about platformers, it's usually because they played Mario. But what game? Celeste? Celeste. Celeste is... It's a beautiful game. It doesn't have too much story, but the story that it does have is quite nice. It also has some really good accessibility options if you're getting burnt out on the harder segments. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's a really, really beautiful game, too. The pixel art is great. And I really like the attention to detail when games allow you to turn off screen shake, because screen shake is good for effect, but my goodness, no thank you. I hate screen shake effects. But Celeste and Hollow Knight are the two games that I've ever speedrun, because Celeste just feels so good to play, and Hollow Knight was such a game changer for me, honestly. Like it felt so good to play. It felt super satisfying. And I've tried like other Souls games, and then people were like, "Oh, well, Hollow Knight's just like a Souls game," and I'm like, "Ooh." And then I go and try it, and I'm like, "This isn't Souls. This isn't Souls. What's a Metroidvania? What does that mean? This is really cool." And I still haven't tried Metroid or a Castlevania game. Oh look, it's Twinrova. I think the 4th time. Biggest screen shake offender I've ever played is Valheim. I don't remember screen shake on Valheim, but that's because that's probably because I played probably because I played Valheim with my wife, and my wife is the one that gets very sick from like motion sick from games. Gets very simulation sick. The Souls part of Hollow Knight is how bad and Soulsborne chats usually become. I don't understand what you're saying with that. How bad and Soulsborne chats become. Like, you have to use this build? Oh no, the speedrunning community was not like that. Dude, I was fighting the Hollow Knight. With no nail upgrades and, like, fragile strength. Oh man. You want a challenge? Learn the any percent of that. Like, I never got to the point where people were telling me to use different builds, because the builds that I was using were so specific, since you really didn't have time to find more. There we go. Speedrun community of it, super chill. Casual playthrough fanbase, though, really, really, really bad. Well. Yeah, I never really had a chance to see them. What about computer RPGs? I've never heard of those two. Never heard of those two. There we go. I think that's the first time I've actually got Twinrova pretty quickly here. But yeah, unfortunately, the thing that I've learned about some games is that when you play them for speedruns, you have to be really careful what relationship you hold with the game, because Hollow Knight I burned myself out on, whereas Celeste I actually actively still want to play more of it. Wait, hold on. I have Big Goron Sword, don't I? I do. Who wins in a fight, the Great Fairy or the second phase of Twin Rova? Huh? Are Great Fairies even good at fighting? Great Fairies wouldn't even be good at fighting, like... Like, they're just there. Wow. We were that close to killing? They have magic, who knows? I mean, you can be a pacifist and still have magic. You know? Alright, so that is our second, or third to last boss fight that we have to do before Ganondorf. Alright, there's that. Let's go to... Alright, so since ads just started, I'm actually going to step away for like a couple minutes before we move on. But we can go clear Shadow Temple as green, and then we can go into Ganon's castle. But I will be right back. Alright. We back from ads? Almost. Cool. This is pretty good timing. What's up, Captain? Howdy, Captain. Alright, so let's switch over from red over to green. We still need to find our Spirit Temple keyring, and then maybe we can find it in Ganon's castle. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. Oops. Oops. Is the quad Zelda run going? We are 1 medallion away from go mode. Hi, Bree. Hello. Alright, so we need to go clear Shadow Temple, which means we have to be an adult. We have to go to Nocturne destination, then go. Watch the next item be in the dumbest of locations. We already had one of those today. That's like a pretty common thing. How was your sleep after the long stream? Bad. But that's why stream started a little bit late today, but that's okay. That's okay. Dude, are you guys ready to see the 4 Ganon Gauntlet? You guys ready to see the 4 Ganon Gauntlet? I think I'm gonna get everybody to right in front of the Ganon door. And then we'll and then I'll switch and I'll go in order. The Ganon door? Uh-huh. The Ganon door. Ganondorf. Your sleep schedule can't be as bad as mine? No, my sleep schedule is great. It got fucked up yesterday, though. Can blue be last? Actually, so I want to go in order of go mode. So we're gonna do Vio, blue, green, red is the order that we're gonna do. You could do predictions. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Just, a little bit closer to the actual fight. Yeah. But yeah. You're dead to me? Okay. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess I could check the other stuff that I have for Iron Boots on red whenever I have the chance, but let's make sure that we are all connected. Yep. Cool. Do. Alright, let's see if I can... I don't think that there's any reason for me to go up there. What's up, Evo? Did I miss something? I just connected to the server, which it gave me my my checks from my my time in red. Normally I do that when I boot up immediately, but I forgot to. So oh my goodness. Not this guy. No, what are you doing? No, you're supposed to go. Go away. Go away. Fun fact, you've never beaten Shadow Temple? I think a more fun fact would be you're about to beat Shadow Temple today. Go do it. Make your dreams come true. I believe in you. I don't think we're gonna need Song of Time. on green. I don't think this is going to be a Song of Time seed. Pretty sure that we don't need it. You mean a busy Bree? A busy bee Bree? Oh man. Green, the ship is sinking! Alright, so, what is our Shadow Temple boss today? Volvagia. Okay. We do have the Goron tunic, so we're all good here. We are all good here. Only time I ever played OoT myself was I was a small child. I panicked at the crumbling tower, closed the game, and never played it myself ever again. You were so close, though. You defeated Ganondorf at that point. That's crazy, man. Like, you just need to defeat Ganon after that. And then you're done. Oh man, I'm just gonna wait it out. I was a small kid and I was terrified. I mean, I get it. I do get it. But now you gotta go play. Now you gotta go beat it. You owe it to your kid self. Like your shirt today? Thank you. It's one of those, like, breathable exercise shirts. And, you know, it's also one of those that has the thumb holes. So, like, if I feel like I need to stim with my hands, I can. There we go. Thumb holes means you're legit? Yeah. Pro gamer. I don't actually have my, like, this is the way that I'm wearing it right now, but if I wanted to, I could. What are your thoughts on the Zelda cast? I haven't heard of them either. I'm going to maybe at some point watch the movie, but I don't know because I am terrible with pop culture. So. Had a thumbhole hoodie when I was younger. Got it from a Fall Out Boy concert. Glad they're actors I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. Let's go to Ganon's castle. How many seeds are completed? Blue and violet are go mode. Maybe not necessarily completed, but they are go mode. I don't do release conditions. I get everybody to final boss and then I do it. Because I think release conditions are cheap on a solo archipelago. Getting Zelda and Sonic in the same year makes this lady very happy. Is there going to be another Sonic? Is that what's happening? I have my golden gauntlets. Have I actually checked? Yeah, I have checked over there. Summon the Rainbow Bridge! Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies. I haven't really seen, like, anything in forever. You were tempted to do release conditions the night before the charity stream? I mean, that's true. That's true. I was. Just because I wanted to get it done, but I don't like the idea of them. Yeah, no, that's those the wholly different thing, B. Wholly different thing. I only do release conditions on ones that are highly RNG related? Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I get that. And I might be tempted to do release conditions on some of my earlier, like, because what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to do 10 or 12 game Zelda randos, but realistically, it's probably going to... I'm probably going to have to do it like 3 or 4 times to get the video that I want, because I want to do it without a tracker. And I think that that would be really cool. Not that anybody would really be able to tell the difference unless they watch the VODs. I might do like my first attempt and then without a tracker. You want to upgrade to 0.6.2? I had to upgrade to that version at some point, but then I downgraded because because there was a randomizer that I was using that was not compatible with the newer version. I forget which one it was, but I had to upgrade. I had to update to it for Luigi's Mansion, and then I had to downgrade. Minecraft? No, not Minecraft. No. It was what did I do on my... What did I do recently? I don't remember what I did recently, but there was something that I did that I needed to downgrade for. I do not know. Alright, let's get our light arrows. Final Fantasy? Well, no. Final Fantasy I didn't do a randomizer for. Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past. It might have been Link Between Worlds. But I think I did... No, I did Link Between Worlds before I did Luigi's Mansion. Maybe I had to downgrade for a casual Celeste run I was doing? The Oracle's games? Was it the Oracle's games? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. It might have been. Well, that sucks. Oracle's games were... I mean, that was one of the more recent APs that I did. So, maybe. It's possible. Heard Link's Awakening has issues on the new update? Yeah. Could have been TP, maybe. Could have been TP. Because I don't think Wind Waker has issues with the new version, but it could have been TP. DK? No, not DK. I haven't done DK Reno. Was falling into the lava a speedrunning strat? Yeah. How did you know? I didn't want to mention it because people don't like speedrunners, but, yeah. My initial thought was TP. I think it was TP. Can't be Wind Waker, it's an official game? I know, it shouldn't be well, I guess you can really say it shouldn't be Wind Waker because it's an official game. Shouldn't be. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you added one too many E's in there. Hello, what are you? Anything fun? Nope, you're a Deku Shield, because of course you fucking are. I'm not even gonna pick you up. Failure. Leave him with emotional damage. Do 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 do, boom boo do do do, bum be do do, boom boom be do do. All right, so I don't need to actually fire arrow this. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to go and search for the other thing. Smiles, the Spirit Temple keyring for red, is that something I need to use iron boots for? Like red iron boots for? If you know. I can check if you'd like. I would. Just because, like, if it is, then cool, I'll go find it. But otherwise, I don't, like, those aren't my, like, it wouldn't be in my immediate thoughts if that's the case. If that's not the case, rather. And I think I would just get lost for probably 4 hours looking for the one thing to finish this seed, otherwise. Spirit Temple small keyring for red, yeah. Spirit Temple small keyring for red. Yep. Can't reach any of that. Okay, yeah, I'll just go back. Gonna get a head start on getting ready for work? No worries, I'll see ya. And see Ash. Fare thee well. Mr. Streamer, please go rescue the Gorons. They deserve their freedom. We have annoyed Terra with fruitless requests. How many times now? Oh my goodness, I almost messed up there. Green is a fool? Your mom's a fool. Freedom for Gorons? Yeah, what do you take me for? Who do you take me for? Do 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 do, bum boo do do do, bum boo do do do, bum bum ba do do. Sure showed them? I did. I did. You see, I'm just... that's just who I am. Terra got 'em guild. Alright, so if we... I mean, I guess I could use my bottle. Do-do-do-do. What was my overall question? If it's one of the checks that I unlocked by getting iron boots in red, like, that would be, like, lab checks in, like Hylia lab checks for red, or Zora Fountain checks for red. Alright, where is it then? Where is it? What do I gotta do? Because I would just legitimately get lost for like 4 hours. Actual question? Yeah. Yeah. I have blue fire arrows, right? Yeah, I do have blue fire arrows. You're gonna be mad? Is it another shop? KS? Golden Skulltula? Do you mean KF? Kokiri Forest? KS? What is KS? Kokiri Forest. Okay. KF Gold Skulltula. So it's okay. So does it? Is that all it says? Okay, that's fine. I mean, we have a few, but there's the one that requires the long shot. There's the one that is behind Know-It-All House. But okay, I'll just check both. No, that's fine. We'll go. We'll find it. Figured I'd give you more. It's fine. It's okay. We'll go search. Golden Skulltulas are probably so like the amount of checks that you like the weird ways that you unlock checks in these games. I would assume that like Skulltulas or like small things. Skulltulas or like grottos, like beehives, like those are the things that really are like the bane of these sorts of like really in-depth challenges. So I would have eventually gone through and done all the Skulltulas. I just don't want to be on this seat for any longer. Honestly. You know? We'll eventually get to a point this year where I do something along these lines. Where I do something along these lines, and it's gonna be like a 300-hour seed. You know? But I don't want to... I don't think I want to do... I don't think I want to do OoT Multiworld like this again until we have the PC port available on Archipelago. Like, it'll happen. It's just it's not something that's going to happen right now. It is in the works though, I know that much. Whether that's going to be like which version of it is it going to be? I don't know. But hopefully it'll be soonish. OOTMM AP one day? I would love that. OOTMM AP, but I don't know. I feel like that would need... I don't know if Nax is okay with that sort of thing. I know they have their own like multi-world generator on there for some reason, but I don't know what the deal is with OOTMM Multiworld. Like, if you go to OOTMM.com, there is an option for multi-world settings, and I don't know, like what's up with that. Do-do-do-do-do, boom, boo-do-do-do-do, boo-do-do-do-do, boom, boom, ba-da-doom. Alright, Spirit Temple. And I think we are good to go up. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This BMOS has it out for me. How many Zelda games have you played? All of them. 21. Well, 22, I guess, if you wanted to count the one that isn't really a Zelda game, but I have played it. Glad to see your content's getting more attention lately. Yeah, thanks. I put a lot of work into it, so I'm happy to see when it's paying off. Happy to see when it's paying off. Tara plays the CDI games when, you can feel free to go watch the VOD. You can feel free to go watch the VOD. Oh my goodness, how'd that miss? How did that miss? Excuse you? It is on my channel called The Worst Zelda Game? ? Skill issue? Yeah, you wanna... Listen, if you want, I can send you the information on how to do it, Crispy. I can send you the information on how to make it happen. If you want to slog through Zelda's adventure, feel free. Feel free. What's up, Mike? I need to be a little bit more to the right. Yeah. You'd rather eat gravel? I mean, I know you would. I know you would. I'm tired and having to work early. I'm also tired and had to work early yesterday. But we did some really great stuff yesterday. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Even if it kind of like soiled the ending of this rando for me a little bit, I'm really happy with how things went yesterday. Do 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 boom do 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 bang do 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 do. Excuse me. I guess I could also go grab a fairy. Probably should, just in case. Just in case. Excuse me. Just in case I do anything stupid. Because doing 4 Ganons in a row is going to, it's going to be rough. Like, it's going to be, like, rough on the brain, I think. Do-do-do-do. Fight each on different? What do you mean? What are you saying? I am fighting each Ganon on the different saves, but like it's going to be oh, you're saying fight each on with different weapons? I could fight each with a different weapon. That'd be kind of cool. We could use bottle on one, we could use hammer on another, we could use hookshot on another. We could use Big Goron sword on one. That sounds like it could be fun. That sounds pretty fun. Blue bottle? I don't want to use hookshot on any of them because honestly hookshot takes forever and it's really annoying. But I think I want to use, I think what I'll do is I'll use Master Sword on one, hammer on another. Okay, so if we're doing Master Sword normally, Master Sword has to be green, right? Master Sword it has to be green. That's just them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Because green is the original. Has to be. We have to do... Wait, I went backwards. So what other items do we have here that we can use? Can't use bow. What else can you damage Ganon with? I know you can use the hammer, the Big Goron sword, and... What can I use to melee hit him, though? Because I can't, because, like, Ganondorf? If we're talking, like... Red can be hammer? Yeah, I mean, red could be hammer. Slingshot? Stick? I don't have ageless items, unfortunately. If I had ageless items, I would consider it, but stick is only a child thing. Unfortunately. Same with slingshot. I mean, like, I could try... I don't think you can damage him with a bow. I don't think you can Din's Fire him. I don't think you can bomb him. I know that, like, for Ganon, we can use... I know that we can use... For Ganon's tail, we can use Big Goron Sword, Nuts, Arrows, and Hammer. Right? Those are the 4 that we can use. But I don't think we can kill regular Ganon with, like, Nuts. 80% sure he can be shot with a bow? I don't think he can, though. I don't think he can. Like, I'm talking about, like, Ganondorf. Does that hit? Yeah, it does. I can try bombs, though. Someone look on ChatGPT? Yeah? The master of misinformation? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Ganondorf is hammer and sword only? Okay. So then we're going to have to, on the nut save file, we're going to have to use Master Sword then. Or, like, I could use hammer instead. Alright, let's check and see what's up here. Anything fun? Tycoon's Wallet? That's fun. That's fun. Okay. I think this is as far as I can go on green for right now, without heading straight into Ganon. So let's go to Vio. Let's get our Skulltula for Spirit Temple Keyring for red, and then we will move on. Do 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 do. What type of run is this? 4 Ocarina of Time 4 Ocarina of Time randomizers shuffled together. Move on to day 8? No. No. How do we feel about live-action Zelda castings? I don't really mind anyway. Any way that it goes. However it goes, it goes. Do 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 do. Honestly, I'm even okay with it if they make a bad Zelda movie. Some things are meant to be games anyway. If they make a bad Zelda movie, then they make a bad Zelda movie, and I move on, and I don't care. You prefer it, to be honest? Like, you prefer for it to be a bad Zelda movie? You know, honestly, I could see the argument for that. I could see the argument for a bad Zelda movie, because if it's like, because if it's a bad Zelda movie, then maybe we don't get Zelda games that are based on the movie. And then we just get more individual storylines, you know? I could see the argument for that. Alright, so is it this? Let's see. Is it you? No, it's not you. It is not you. Okay, so we also have bugs we can check, I suppose? We talking like DBZ bad? Well, so that's the thing. Like, if we're talking about Dragon Ball Evolution sucked so bad, we've never seen anything else like it. Cool. And then they ended up making more fun stuff for Dragon Ball in the medium that it should have. Evolution did have a game, though. See, but I didn't know about that. That's fine. Do 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 do. I didn't know Evolution had a game, though. Have a terrible feeling that the timeline will play a pivotal role in the plot of the movie? Yeah, but like... So, regardless of how you feel about it, right? If the... Let me just double check this real quick before I give my 2 cents. I want the edit of this to be easy. Just in case this is it. Alright, Bugs. What do you got for me? Oh, we already had this one? We already did this one. Okay, cool. So, my 2 cents is that if I... You've seen mangas and whatnot for Zelda. They have issues with continuity. Yeah? So... They are unofficial. They're basically like just fanfics, right? Just official fanfics. If the movie sucks, or if the movie has some pivotal thing with the timeline, that's okay, because it probably isn't canon anyway. You know? So if it's not canon, who cares? Just like how they botch everything in the Hyrule Warriors games. I don't care because it's not a canon storyline. I also honestly don't care in general because like if you consider stuff like Four Swords and the Oracles games and whatnot, like they don't matter in the timeline. But I simply think they'd make a boring, predictable movie, and we'll see. So this is like Four Swords meets OoT? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been going for. Is like an Ocarina of Time, but it's Four Swords kind of thing. Which is why I actually have the color coding that I have. It's because it's the same 4 colors that you see on the... Same 4 colors that you see in Four Swords. Gonna get DK? I don't even have a Switch 2. So, maybe eventually. But not right now. Alright, so back to Kokiri Forest. I don't have Minuet? This game hates me. That's okay. Let's go run. Super excited for DK? Yeah, no, I think like out of everything that I've seen on the Switch 2 so far, DK is probably the coolest thing that I've seen. I think I would be down for like a new Tony Hawk game. I know that I saw that in the Direct. I was probably a little too excited for the Tony Hawk game in comparison to everything else that I saw in the Direct. But other than that, just I don't really want to buy a Switch 2 yet. Would you watch a live-action movie? Not on stream, that's copyright. Tony Hawk game took out the old songs, did it? Oh. Oh. You could slap a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game? You could. Yeah, the Zelda movie? I mean, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I would have to... I would have to actually make it out to a movie theater. I would have to... It's... I don't know. I don't really go and do that. My wife isn't gonna want to go with me to go see a Zelda movie, and I have no local friends anymore. So, I don't know. Probably not. Because I'm not going to go and watch a movie alone. That sounds not very fun. Movie theaters give you the ick? It's not necessarily that movie theaters give me the ick, it's that movie theaters are expensive. Like, people harp on the price of games, but you go and you watch a single movie in the movie theater, and that's the price of, like, 4 indie games, or it's the price of, like, a AAA game. We need it to be nighttime. We need it to be nighttime. Honestly, this one is probably the craziest Skulltula. If this is the one that has my keyring, this is probably the craziest Skulltula to have it, because I didn't have the Longshot on Vio forever, but this requires both Longshot as well as Sunsong in Logic to have it. Yep. Okay. So, like, I needed Sunsong and I needed Longshot to have it, and I didn't have... I had Sunsong for a long time, but I didn't have Ocarina for a long time. Alrighty. Cool. Let's do it. Let's head back over to Red, then. Actually, before I head back over to Red, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to... let me go back to Ganon's castle, get ready and set up, because this should be go mode, as far as, like, everything else is concerned. What do you mean you don't want to buy a popcorn and a soda for the price of 2 Hollow Knights? Yeah, exactly. Or, like, I think Celeste was just on... Like, Celeste, one of the best games of all time, was just on sale for, like, $2 or, like, $5 for the Steam Summer Sale. You can't buy candy for that in the movie theater. You get, like, a hot dog combo, and you've just lost yourself on Celeste on sale. Like, isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Not that I've ever bought, like, actual food at the movie theater, like hot dog combos or anything like that, but my wife does kind of go crazy for a soft pretzel, so, like, we've gotten, like, warm soft pretzels at the movie theater, and they are expensive. Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Soft pretzels are great, but this is why you sneak in candy and drinks. But, like, I don't want the candy. I want popcorn, and I want soda. So I'm gonna wait until it's... Like, if I actually wanted to, what I would do is I would wait until it's available for me to watch in my house. I would sit down with some popcorn, some self-made soda. So I would microwave some popcorn. I would actually make, like... I would make soda in my soda stream. And then I'd be chilling. You know, maybe I even have, like, dinner and watch the movie. You know what I mean? Wait, I need magic. I'm kind of low on magic. I just realized. We don't have any magic here, so... Do I have a green potion? No. But I mean, I should be able to come down and get magic afterwards, but that's fine. I'm just gonna do this.
Isn't soda just sugary and bubbly soup?
No, it's not sugary. Not my soda. It's not sugary. I get 0-calorie soda. You kidding me? You kidding me? And it's not soup. It's literally a beverage. It's not soup. How is it soup? It's just a beverage. It's just a beverage. Because liquid? That's not what makes soup a soup. Are you kidding? Yes, there are clear soups, but clear soup is usually stuff still in a broth. What makes a soup then? Things in the broth. It's not, no, it's not even a broth. What would make, what? Do you guys not know what what makes soup or what makes a broth? Like, you need to infuse the broth with simmering its ingredients in water over time. That's what makes a broth. You're not doing that with soda. Broth is a beverage? Broth can be a beverage. It can be a beverage. So tea is a broth? Yes, it can. Yeah. Yeah, tea can be a broth. Yeah. I would take that. That is something I would take because you are infusing it over time by simmering and letting it steep. Basically. Yeah, tea is a very weak broth. Sure. Sure. Is whiskey a broth? No, it's being distilled. If it's distilled, it's not. No. Wait, actually, you don't distill. You distill the spirit and then you let it age. Maybe it's just like the strongest broth. You know, maybe alcohol is the strongest broth. Coffee? Kinda. Yeah, coffee. Sure. Sure, why not? Alright, let's disconnect here. Alright, let's go to Red, do our Spirit Temple, get ready for Mr. Ganon. For Mr. Ganondorf. Alright. Have you played the 4K HD version of OoT? No, it's off-putting and I don't like it. And honestly, like, the best version of OoT is the PC port. Like, just the PC recompilation of the game. It's Link's face? Link's face looks terrible in that, yeah. It really does. I don't like Link's face in that. But I wouldn't know how to feel about the 3DS version of OoT because I've never played it. I don't play multiple like that. How we doing in the randos? Should be go mode. We just need to actually do the temple. We just need to actually do the temple. 3DS OoT is great. Listen, if I had an accelerometer to aim, sure, great. But I don't have. That's like the only thing that I would really like do in there. Is just the accelerometer. Go mode W? Yeah, we are getting there. Forest Temple keyring? That's funny. I don't need that. You think I need that? I don't need that. Can you just unlock it this way? Oh my god. Get away from me. You heck. Where do you get the PC port of the game? Just look it up on Google. But you need to have, like, the game itself first. Can I just do this? No? Is that not a thing you can do with Mirror Shield? I guess not. Is the criteria usually 3 stones? No, the stones have nothing to do with it. The stones unlock different checks. The medallions themselves. So if you were to do vanilla, if you were to do actually like vanilla randomizer or vanilla complete condition, the way to open up the rainbow bridge to get to Ganon is actually just Shadow Medallion, Spirit Medallion, Light Arrows. Those are the only 3 things you need. But But usually in randomizers, what we do to make it a little bit more interesting is we'll make it so that we require all of the medallions. Because that's what we assume should be the way that it goes. Because, you know, vanilla, normally in order to get those 2 medallions, you need to have the other 4 medallions. So in this case, we still need to... We just kind of force it back into what it should be in canon. You know? So we force it back into what we assumed it should be. But like the stones themselves don't necessarily matter. You can make it so they matter. But then you're basically just playing a 100% of the game and not like a rando. Is somebody calling me again? Stop calling me, please. Can't remember the last time I had an actually important phone call that came in just out of nowhere. What would happen if you sequence break non-rando OoT? You could just like if you were to go and get the Shadow Medallion, the Spirit Medallion, and the Light Arrows via glitches, and you didn't care on whether or not you had anything else, yeah, you could open up the Rainbow Bridge, and you might still require some other stuff, but yeah. Somebody on Twitch do a vent for me, real quick. Exclamation point event. Oh wait, where's my thing? Explain TTV. I had it disabled for some reason. Here, what the fuck? There you go. I don't know why it was disabled, but. There we go. I guess I was messing with some stuff because I didn't want the chat blowing up during during yesterday's thing. There we go. Fastest any percent glitched speedrun. Well, so the fastest any percent glitched speedrun, you just basically wrong warp into the Ganon fight anyway. So, and then you use infinite stick glitch to break the game in that way. You don't even you do it as Child Link. You don't even need the Master Sword, I don't think. What is wrong warp? It's kind of what it sounds like. It's basically just if you force the game in some way to warp you to the wrong spot. It's not something that you do casually. It's something that specifically you glitch in with speedruns. And it's the thing that makes speedruns not fun is forcing yourself to if you do glitches like that, you just force yourself to not play the game. But yeah, no, it's it's basically manipulating the game to the point where you have... I don't understand it fully, but the game itself will freak out, like, because you're messing with its memory itself in some way, to the point where, like, you do like you mess with the values by doing some weird thing in the glitches in the system. That sounds like some next level stuff. Yeah, no. It's especially in older games when there were fewer where there were more workarounds for the for like how things were coded. They have a lot more glitches that pertain to memory values within the game itself. Get back down here. Thank you. Zelda 2 was bad with that? Yeah, no, screen wrapping is a big thing in the NES, in NES, but wrong warping is a big thing in N64. Cool. How's the charity stream? It went fantastically. It was great. It was fantastic. We raised $3,000 for St. Jude's in the 4-hour period. $750 an hour is some next level shit, and that is very happy that with how it went, and we had fun, What we got here? But yeah, if you ever wanted to watch like some of the most impressive speedruns, watch the All Keys speedrun of Zelda 2. That is, I think that Zelda 2 has some of the coolest speedruns, like glitch-wise. Alright, so we are go mode, I believe, on red now. Yep, there's all our medallions. Let's head over to Ganon's Castle. Watching your first play of Breath of the Wild now? Cool. You just need to get red to the door? Yes. Yes. Yes, I need to get red to the door, so I need to do Ganon's Trials on red as well. Pixel perfect glitches too? Yeah, pixel perfect glitches, but there are significantly fewer pixels in that game, so it's not, like, as exact as you would think. Do I want... I definitely am not using nuts on red, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, what are we thinking as far as, like, thresholds for how long it's going to take me to do Ganon fights? What are we thinking? Because it's definitely not going to take me 5 minutes to do all 4 of them. Absolutely not. But, like, I think, like, if we were to do, like, intervals of 5 or 10 minutes once we get to, like, an agreed-upon minimum, that might be the best way to do it. This cup was more full. Is Escape Skip on? Yes, Escape Skip should be on. Can we do a poll for it? We do a poll for it before the prediction, I suppose. But I mean, that's kind of like, we're going to be doing the prediction, so it's like, yeah. If Escape is skipped, you're thinking closer to 17 minutes for all 4? What do you want the poll to be for? If anything, like, where we think it's... I think that, honestly, we could start at, like, 10 minutes. Do we want it to be, like, 10 to 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes? Because I don't think it's going to take me 30 minutes. And then we could say, like, 25 plus minutes. I don't know. I'll go back in my box. Okay. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Boo-do-do-do-do. It includes Ganondorf, Crumbling Tower. No, Crumbling Tower is skipped. Crumbling Tower is skipped. The escape. That should be skipped in this. There's a glitch you can do in that room. I'm not really interested in glitches. Do 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 do. All right. First trial. First trial done. Do 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 do. Boom. Do 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 do. Boom. Ooh, you know what though? You know, it'd be really really cool. It would be really really cool to try to do the different Majora fight methods when we do the Majora's 4 swords. I'm not go mode. No, there's one more thing I'm missing. I don't have small keys for Ganon. Heck, dude. Frick, man. That sucks. I can't do light trial without the small keys. Bust the doors down? I wish I could. And it could be in any game? That's true. Is it the small keys that require the Song of Time in Ice Caverns? It could be. It could be. Is that where it is, Smiles? Is that small key ring? Is that Ice Caverns green? Because if so, I'm going to need to know where my Song of Time is for green. Oh, man. No, it's Ice Cavern. It's the one thing in Ice Cavern that's got... like, I know that there's a key ring there, but if that's the key ring, then... yeah. Then that's gonna suck. That's fine, though. That's fine, though. No go mode for me. But yeah, like, this is just a testament to how many things you need to collect in these games to finish them out. And how easy it is to lose track of what you have. Currently in no mode? Yeah. Ganon's small keys are all together? Yeah. It's just, Ganon's small keys, it's just a key ring. There should be one check for it, and it's got 2 keys on it. Then no, it's not where you said? Where is it? Because I want to finish this. And then I want to play a little timeline. I need a break from OoT. I really need a break from OoT. Forest Temple Green? Oh, I did just get those keys too. That's hilarious. I just got those keys in my Spirit Temple for Red. That's really, really funny. I guess that makes sense. Sorry? No, you're good. Oh, Vio? Oh, so it's not green. I see. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. So I need to go to Vio Forest Temple? I didn't full clear Vio's Forest Temple? Really? That's weird. Oh, I need to go over there first. Do you feel like you've been playing the Seed forever? I feel like I've been playing OOT forever. That's the thing that's getting me, is like I feel like I've been playing OOT forever right now. I think I might have to actually go back through and do that proper again. But the, like, I've been playing a lot of OOT so that way I can do, so I can get ready for the marathon. Like, that's one of the biggest things that happened, right? And then, after that, I decided I wanted to start this. And then I started this, and then I had to go back to OOT Entrance Rando for the marathon. And I've just been playing so much OOT. So, like, as much as I like this game, I want to break from it. I really, really want to break from it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Beep, beep, beep-doo. Okay. We're also going to need to get magic before we move on. Which is fine, because we need to be full up on magic. If we have no magic here, definitely need to do that. Hey, Freezard. Okay. We can waste our bug here. But as far as Red's keys, we're gonna have to go all the way back out with Vio. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. But I think that I'll enjoy the MM times 4 multi-world a little bit more, because I won't have done 3 weeks of MM beforehand. Does Vio have Forest Song? Vio doesn't have... Vio has Saria's Song. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Whoops. Vio has Saria's Song, but not Minuet. Yeah. It's fine. It's just a little more running. It's whatever. It's okay. Do 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 do. Boom boo do 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 do. Beep bop biddy doo. What do you use bugs for? There are a few things you can use bugs for. You use bugs for I guess the biggest thing you use bugs for is you can plant them into the soft soils as a kid, and then most soft soils will have a golden skulltula within them. But the other thing you can use it for is, like, if you have bugs, you can sell it to the beggar in adult Kakariko Village. Been playing Wind Waker on Switch 2 and so nostalgic for you? Yeah, Wind Waker was my first, personally. I played Wind Waker when I was a wee lad, a wee youngin'. Okay, but I'm excited for, like, time puzzles. Time puzzles are cool. I don't think I'm gonna have... Do I have... I do have this. I don't have enough magic for this. That sucks. That's fine. We'll go back out. We're gonna get a refresh on our magic anyway. And then we can, from there, we'll do Vio's Forest Temple, and then we'll come back. Go get our magical refresh. I think if anything's going to cause me issues, it's going to be that red doesn't have full magic, but it should be fine, because it's not like we're crowd controlling, so... Excited to see Terra sort of fake like a game and then be like, not my vibe, and never play it again? No, I mean, I think if anything was to get me, I think from what I saw, the isometric like top-down view is the one thing that would worry me about it, but like the description of it is fine. So if anything, that would be the one thing that would maybe bother me a little bit, but I played plenty of games like it, like with that top-down view, that isometric view. Remake OoT as an MMO? Go ahead, explain to me how that would work. Explain to me how that would work. In a world where you have one hero that is meant to take on the one evil. I'd love to hear how we can make that an MMO. Do 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 do. Boom boo do 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 do. Bim bum ba do do. Thanks for the follows, guys. It's one of those games like E33, how people that don't like turn-based would like turn-based for that game. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I mean, I will always give a game a chance to, even without caring about its art style. Like, if you need me to explain like how I will give a game a chance, or like an example of a game that I've given a chance because of it, like even away from its art style, Undertale. Undertale looks like shit, but it's so good. Like, Undertale and Deltarune, like, Deltarune does a little bit better with it, but, like, Undertale looks like shit. But that's okay. Hello? But that's okay because it's legit just, like, a game that one guy made, and the guy was a musician, not an artist. Didn't give Rocket Power a chance? I gave Rocket Power a chance. I played for most of the stream. Right? It was fun. We all had fun with Rocket Power. He hated it from the beginning. Excuse you? What the heck, dude? Okay, fine. I guess we're not doing that. Whee! I guess I'll go this way. Like, WoW, some people play as Ganon's minions, defend the temples, and on the other side, work for the princess. Season ends when all the temples are taken. I mean, I could see it. I don't know if OOT would be the best spot for it, but I could see a way to make a Zelda MMO. I just think that a lot of people would prefer to play as Link than have like another thing happen. That's just explaining a WoW season as Zelda? Kinda, yeah. Pretty much. Which is, like, fine. But it doesn't, like... It just puts WoW into a Zelda... like Zelda lore. It doesn't actually hold on to any of the value that Zelda has. Another Deku Shield? You can fuck right off of that Deku Shield. But, like, if they wanted to make a Zelda MMO, they could make a Zelda MMO. World fractured into many worlds like a multiverse that had to pull heroes of time across the multiverse to beat Super Ganon. Something microtransactions profit. I could see that. I could see that. Do you like water? And if so, what's your favorite type? Tap. Tap, maybe infused. Maybe like infused sparkling water sometimes. Like when I say infused, like if you let like cucumbers and lemon, if you let cucumbers and lemons like infuse into water and then you sparkle it, that's really good water. But otherwise it's just tap. Like right now I'm just drinking tap. I used to play Roblox when I was a youngin'. I think personally, adults should stay away from Roblox. I want kids things to be kids things. And I think that the more adults that are on Roblox, the worse the platform is for kids. Because when I used to play when I was a kid, it used to be kids making things for kids and it was stupid shit, but we were all okay with it because it was all just kids doing stuff. Now it's like there are production companies that hire kids to do shit on that platform, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong. I don't like that. I don't like that platform. Nephew's not allowed on Roblox. Seen the bad shit firsthand. It's really hard to it's really hard to let kids on there nowadays. It's really sad. Because when I used to play it, it was it was like a wonderland for kids. Like we used to just play Roblox like it was just collaborative online Lego, you know? Most security experts highly recommend parents to not let their kids have Roblox. Yeah. It's sad. It's just sad. Like, regardless of whether or not you like the games on there, I just wish that we didn't have adults on Roblox. At all. Like, you playing on there, play on there. That's fine. I've seen, at this point, we have a bunch of adults on there. It's one of those problems that we can't solve anymore. It's one of those problems that, like, it would be impossible to fix. You know? The problem is, when does a kid grow out of Roblox? Naturally, I grew out of it in high school. Like, I played it maybe up until the point where I was, like, 16, 17. Like, 17 is kind of like where the cutoff was, and then I started doing other stuff that was a little bit that was a little bit more my age. You know? Minecraft is fine. Minecraft is fine. Everybody knows what they're getting into with Minecraft. But Minecraft, like, you can play on your own without like being able to get interacted with. It's not an MMO in that way. Like, it's just a game that has multiplayer capabilities, and there are like some worlds that have there are some servers that are all around, you know, available for people, but I'm just like one of the things for me is, and you'll see this with my content, with the way that I present myself, and like we have our rules and whatnot. Like, I'm very, very big into protection of minors, because like being a kid is like sacred in life. Like, honestly, it's such a shame, because every kid feels like they don't want to be a kid, but being a kid is just so sacred in life. And I really want to preserve that. Like, yes, you can hear me say the word fuck, you can hear me say the word shit. Who cares? Who gives a fucking shit? But as far as like, I don't want people to talk about their age when they're a minor. I don't want, but they can be here. you know? I want to make sure that everybody knows that it's just big into just you get what I'm saying. I don't want to like get into too big of a tangent, but kills me when my son tells me he can't wait to grow up. No, but that's the thing. Is like, so on that, kids can't wait to grow up, but they think about it in the wrong way. Like, I actually get happier as time goes on. And I think most people would agree that that you get happier as time goes on. You just have a limited time as a kid and you can't get those experiences back. So then you're going to feel regret if you don't feel your kid experiences as a kid. You know? And like taking away stuff like that's part of the reason that I'm like, hey, I don't want adults on Roblox. It's because it's a kid thing. Let the kids be kids, and we are taking that away from kids. But at this point we can't fix it. I would love to go back and have no responsibilities. I wouldn't. Responsibilities are what make me who I am. And without my responsibilities, I would not have I would not be the person that I am. But I think like realistically what we all want is to be free of the burdens, not the responsibilities. So for me, like what I am doing, I'm trying to build this channel as much as I can because that would make me free, not lacking of responsibility, but free. And that's the important thing, is that is that everybody works towards their freedom, their comfort, not necessarily lacking responsibility, just being able to be free to do whatever you want in life without having to be burdened by, money or burdened by the people around you, you know? But yeah. Why am I feeling emotional? I mean, these can be like tough conversations to have, but I think that they are really important to have. Didn't really get to be a kid as a kid. We should just let them have Roblox? Yes. Yes. Exactly. Ultimately, I think everyone just longs for a simpler time when they get older. They don't want as much stress. They don't want as much stress. Enjoy this moment regardless of age and work hard today so you don't have to tomorrow. But don't get lost in your work of today. Because if you do too much, then your days are just gonna pass you by. But yeah. So is Blue first to fight Ganon since Vio didn't get everything for the other seats? No, Vio is go mode. Vio was go mode first, so we're doing Vio first. Yeah, Pochi. I saw the message. I stopped running Vanguard because Vanguard was what was crashing my PC. And I haven't experienced a crash since I stopped running it. So it's like I just don't feel like playing it. You know? Like maybe at some point I might play it a little bit, but yeah. Found so much happiness working from home. Everyone told me I'd be depressed. Slaving in corporate 9 to 5 was way worse. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. I think that working from home can bring you some freedom, but at the end of the day, you need to have some form of sociability. You need to actually like be social with people in some way, shape, or form. If you have no interaction with people, that's what causes people to get depressed when you are when you're working from home. You know? I actually have energy to socialize now that I'm not burnt out. Exactly. But like the thing that a lot of people do is like they get lost in their work and they're working from home. It kind of defeats the purpose. But like for me, I work from home so that way I added 2 hours to my day because now I didn't have to spend nearly as much. Like I'm in pajama pants or sweatpants most days because I'm working from home outside of streaming. You know? So I don't have to like wear... I've honestly contemplated getting rid of my slacks in general because I don't need it. You know? Doo-doo. Yeah, the long commutes. I hate the long commutes. Childish since I didn't get to experience tween and teenage properly. Never went outside, was shut in the whole time. Not experience anything? Yeah. Yeah. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Used to get so lost in my work when working from home. Really had to set up like a schedule almost and set aside a room that was just like, here's where I'm going to work. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people need that space. A lot of people need that space. But, oh, that's why, because wait, did I think I might have come in here as a kid before. Maybe that's what happened. But if you have like a space that's dedicated to work, then you sit down at those during your work hours. Once you are done with your work hours, you step away, and then that's good for most people. And then that's good for most people. Dishes and laundry during work hours? Yeah, that's absolutely. That's one of my favorite things. Is when I'm getting work done, I can do other stuff too. Now, dishes, I don't have a time for dishes outside of work hours. And I mean inside work hours rather. I need to dedicate time to that outside of that, but only thing you miss about your commute is audiobooks. Yeah, but I mean you could also just listen to audiobooks too if you really wanted to. Find some time. Find some time. These are keys. Is this where I'm going? No, that's bottom of the well to red. That's weird. Sammy, thanks for giving that sub over to Sephimat. Thank you. Throw some food in the crock pot, then go right back to work? Say less. Yeah. Do you have kids yet? No, I don't. No, I don't. I fear that if I did, I would not get anything done. Did you catch the one earlier to Mike? Oh, did he give Mike a sub? I must have been doing other stuff in the moment. Must have gotten distracted. But Mike deserves it. Mike deserves it. Another bottle? Hello. Bottle with a green potion? Ooh. Oh, but that's for Vio. Vio missed 2 sets of keys? Absolutely does not deserve to best Ganon first? Come on. Come on. There we go. There's Red Ganon's keys. Alright, so let's go back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Something like that. Are the mods the kids? No, they are their teammates. Pochi might as well be. Got him. Yeah, no. It's really important to not like have. I understand as somebody that used to work very, very closely with a lot of different people. Like I used to do IT site support. I used to do training, like corporate training in a classroom setting, basically. And now I do similar work, but that's like where I got a lot of my like managerial experience from. And one of the most important things of like leading a team is to not be a manager. You know? It's to be a teammate, a team member. So, everybody pulls their weight. I do way more than everybody else, but that's because it's my shit. And then everybody pulls the weight that they want to. Or have the opportunity to. Like if they're not around because they're doing other stuff, I don't care. It's absolutely. Thank you for helping when you do. Do do do. Boo-doo-doom, boo-doo-doom, boom, boom. I'm like the youngest sibling. Alright, let's go to the Ganon door again. I'm doing my part. And then we can only... and then we can only hope that someday I can give them the option to be paid employees if they wanted to be. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, like, it's been a really good month so far. What's up, Mara? I get paid in Discord cookies. Yeah. Do 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 do. Hey, Sire. I'm just here hoping they may be free tacos at some point. If you want free tacos, you better be in Sam's server, or not Sam's server, Sam's stream. All right, we're done on Vio for right now. Time to go back to Red. Where's Blue at? Blue is at... Oh man, Blue needs to, like... We have Green Potion, and we have a Fairy. Yeah, so we're good. Here's hoping we don't have to leave again. No, we should be good. Should be absolutely fine now. I just need to grab a Fairy here. And then we'll be good. Oh, snap tacos, let's go! You literally have Taco Sam TTV in chat. And you're asking for free tacos from me? Please. Blue's ready to go if you weren't so good at getting hit? True. True. Alright, so everybody... So if you wanted to set up a prediction, I think a good amount of time to predict would be like 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, and then 30 plus. for doing all 4 Ganons. Thanks for giving that sub over to Selly. And then we'll take a look and see like how long it takes from whenever I step into the first Ganon door. I have not implemented any new commands. And also, I don't want aggressive ones. We have Bonk. Bonk is silly enough. I don't want people to be like, why'd you smack me? Bonk. Guild tokens are too precious to gamble now? That's alright. It's 5 after they lose their armor? Okay. Got it. You're gonna risk them all? All the points? You request a slouch? No. Definitely not. Oh, ads? That's actually a really good time for ads. It's actually a really good time for ads. Alright, let me break all these real quick. Can I request a hydrate? I'm hydrated. I've already gone through half of my pitcher. Do 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 do. Bio got a heart container from that? That's cool. Alright, Ganondorf. And the prediction is going to be however many, like from, so the prediction is up. Go ahead and do that. Why would you give a sub to Guild Secretary? Give it to somebody else. Thank you for giving the Secretary a sub. Alright, so we're in front of it. Let's do a... Oh, shoot. I wasn't even connected to blue. Right? No, I don't think I was. I wanted to get myself ready, but I didn't set up proper. Let me do that. Blue is connected. That should send. We have green all set and ready to go. We now have to get red over to our... We need to get red over to the Ganondorf now. Is there anyone watching not currently subbed? I'm sure that there are plenty. But I do not know. I only see shields in chat right now. Yeah, don't forget to put in your predictions. You have like 3 or 4 minutes from right now to do it. If you're over on Twitch. You bet 26K? Bro's risking it all. My goodness. Oh my gosh. The thrill of the gamble. You can't take my table coins? Oh my goodness. What's up, Simpra? We about to finally get to Ganon? Yeah, we are setting up for all 4 Ganon fights here. Too close to 50k to risk any? Oh, y'all are no fun. It's the thrill. Betting on you to zip through it? Okay. Remember, I'm also going to be using unconventional methods for a couple of them. Do 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 do. So I don't know if 1015 is really going to happen. To find unconventional, I'm going to be using different weapons wherever I can. And Tower Collapse is skipped, yes. Tower Collapse is also skipped. So that is something to that is something that's nice though. Okay, 25k bet. This is probably our biggest prediction yet. We have almost 100,000 guild tokens in the pool. What do you have planned next? We're going to be doing Timeline. That's Smile's game that she wanted. So she slapped that on the table. 2 slaps on the table? No, there's only 1 slap on the table right now. Oh, you're saying that like for like on the in the prediction. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is he'll do bomb hover into the load zone and do trial skip? No. No. Oh, that was to Jill? You don't like me? You're just gonna ask Jill things instead of me? That's crazy. Do a wind bomb? Your mom did a wind bomb. Last night. Got him. I was teaching her Breath of the Wild speedrunning tricks. The algorithm took you back to your favorite game? Welcome back. You're about to watch 4 Ganon fights. If you stick around for them. Still need to rescue the Gorons? Nope. No rescuing Gorons. We're not rescuing Gorons. Not happening. Spent all my points voting? Happy day. I need to clear all these because this is the only way that I can get magic back. We don't rescue Gorons if the neck length isn't right. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Alright, so we are going to be doing... Let me make sure that I have this set properly down. So we are doing... for Vio... Okay, so for green we're doing conventional Master Sword. Master Sword, and we can use and we can use whatever we want for Ganon, right? So green is Master Sword for Dwarf. Master Sword for Dwarf. What do we want to do for the regular, for the actual like Ganon fight? Ganon fight we can use. Honestly, that's probably where we should be using our bow. We should probably use bow for that. Master Sword, Dwarf, and bow. Or Ganon bow. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. And then blue, or no, we need to do, we're going to do Vio first, but yeah, so Vio, blue, green, and then red. Red is using hammer. Hammer for Dwarf, and honestly, hammer for Ganon as well. We could use hammer in general for that. You can fully kill Ganon Dwarf with hammer, right? Bottle is going to be Vio. We're gonna use bottle for Vio, I think, or blue bottle. Maybe we do blue bottle. I think I wanted to do big Goron sword for blue, so I might do big Goron Dwarf for blue. You smack him in the toe. Big Goron Dwarf, and then we can use big Goron for Ganon as well. And then for Vio, we're going to use... Oh, wait, my goodness. Sorry. And then we can use... Vio, we're going to use a bottle for that, and then we can just use sword to attack. Bottle and sword to attack on Dwarf, and then we'll do... we're going to do nuts for Vio. Nuts on Ganon. That sounds good. So we have a bunch of different ways to fight. Cool. Nuts on Ganon? Yep. Sometimes you just got a nut on the guy. Mm-hmm. You've all seen the quote. All right, Vio time. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's make our final preparation here. Let's take the bottle away. I'm sorry, what? You don't know the quote? Sometimes you just got a nut on the guy. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's pour out our bugs. We'll use bottle for Ganon. For Ganondorf tennis. And then we're going to use Master Sword otherwise. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in at 42:56. This is where we're going to start our timer. Is specifically when I open up this door. Right? No. Let me go up. Let me go up this way first. I'll walk up on everybody first. Because this is a long ass hallway. We keeping a second timer on screen? No. No. Alright, blue. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it takes like a minute to walk up this. So it's like... Yeah. Are we including the first dialogue? I'm skipping the dialogue anyway. It shouldn't take too long. Green can go up. I mean, I guess I can read what the dialogue says. Fine, I'll keep my own. Could have added like 4 minutes? No. No. Alright, so green is going to be bow and regular sword. Honestly, green should also have Hylian shield equipped. No mirror shield for green. This is the way. This is the way. And then we need to get red up the stairs as well. Red is going to be hammer. So what I'm planning on doing is once I get the Master Sword back, I want to use the Master Sword on Phase 3 Ganon. So the actual, like, once I get the Master Sword back, I'll start using the Master Sword. But up until that point, I'm going to be using my unconventional weapons. Okay. Save state. Save state all of them real quick. Just in case for some reason anything crashes. I don't want to cry. And then we have save state here. Connect on in. All right, so I'm going to go in at 59:15 here. All right, let's go. It is time. Looks like it's time for another round of tennis. True. Bottle and sword, and then nuts. Gotcha. For our first way of fighting Ganon. Oh, wait, I need to put my shirt in sport mode. There we go. Now it's in sport mode. Now I have my thumbs in the thumb holes. Ganon, come on. There we go. Huh! I'll be so efficient. I know. The sport mode is really what does it. Oh man, he didn't get stunned. Oh no! How did I mess up tennis with a bottle? What the heck, dude? What am I doing? But listen, it's not a terror stream if I don't mess up tennis with just shut up. Shut up. My goodness, he has so much HP. There we go. People who picked you winning this quickly haven't seen you play much? You know, at least we got our tower skip, though. Alright. Time to use the nuts. I was just betting the odds? Yeah, no, I feel that. Bum, 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 bum. We're already 3 minutes into it. My points are as good as gone. I mean, there are some, like the big Goron sword should be faster. Right? These cutscenes take forever. That's the one thing I'm not used to anymore. Poor guy. Poor guy. Just all the nuts. He has no idea what to do. See, like, that's fast. At least master your aim. No, that was pretty good. I was using I didn't miss that many times. Zelda, shut up. Oh, come on. He keeps pushing me with his leg. What are you doing? All right. Now the one thing that's really gonna suck is the release condition is probably gonna hit, which is going to release a lot of shit into the other worlds. So if we could just like, you can, yeah, just pause your timer when we now that we've stabbed him. Because this right here is going to take absolute... Actually, you know what? Is that it? Yeah, okay, that just released everything. You should see my log of the of what was just released. Alright, let's switch over. I'm actually going to pause this. Legitimately pause it. We're doing blue next, and we're doing Big Goron for Dorf, and we're doing Big Goron for Ganon too. Okay, cool. Yeah. Gonna need you to trim some time, please. Big Goron should be better. More energy, more footwork, more energy. I mean, I guess. This is gonna suck. This right here, this is the worst thing. This is the worst thing. The worst is going to be when we get to red, and red has all three of the of the other checks. But yeah, no, this is welcome to Archipelago release. Tell us a D&D story while we wait? I think one of my favorite, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we're gonna get all the heart containers. Oh shit. Oh man. Here we go, I'll speed it up. I'll speed it up. I have my speed up button. This is still this. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. A little bit. A little bit. When we're really gonna take a while is gonna be the red one. That's gonna suck. Should have bet 25 plus minutes. No, this is. So, Erica's on mute. Tell her that this doesn't count towards the time. Thank you. Bundle of arrows. A bundle of arrows. A bundle of arrows. A bundle of arrows. It's a good thing that you had the foresight to start your own timer. This almost feels like when I played Final Fantasy VII when I played it on 3x speed because I was just over it. Final Fantasy, you get to that point in general. Doesn't Link back up someone picking up an item? Will he not phase through the door? Does he? I don't think so. I mean, I'm also, like, walking forward a little bit here and there. You only thought you were starting another game today? No, I'm going to be streaming for a little bit longer today because I started 2 hours later. My god. This is, oh my god. It doesn't end. You know what I might do? I might just, like... I might kill all the Ganons. I might kill all the Ganons, without connecting to the Archipelago server. Is what I might do. Because this is going to happen for the other two if I connect at all. So I might just not connect in general. I think the worst thing about this is that we don't have skipped rupee pickups. That's the thing that really, really sucks. We're getting over to Skulltulas now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to connect to the server. I might pause it and connect to the server to, like, just do the release condition during the last cutscene. Oh my god, we're done? Wow. Wow. But, yeah. Okay, well that took forever. We need to be on the blue tunic, right? We have... So we're doing Big Goron for both. Big Goron for both. Now, I don't think I've ever done Big Goron, Ganondorf fight, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, here we go. When you're actually in the fight scene? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Rah. I'm sorry, Blue. Here we go. Now it's good to start. I think it might be better to do spin attacks for this guy. I'm pretty sure. Or just don't, or just maybe a neutral instead of a directional. Now this is entirely RNG as well, how many times we do tennis. Only 3 hits there? That sucks. You're entirely RNG? Your mom's entirely RNG. Four? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got the cutscenes once. Seeing cutscenes once is fine. Alright, Big Goron Sword. That is Ganondorf 2. Ganondorf 2. We finishing right now? Yup. We certainly are. This is our second Ganon fight. So we have 2 more to go. Yeah! Now I can try to do jump slashes, but I feel like I'm going to be way less accurate. So I think spin attacks are the way to go. I wasn't even holding that sword. You kidding me? Bruh. Hello? Oh my goodness, I need to reconnect. I need to re-equip. Oh. Actually, it gives you a good amount of time to work with. It might be better to do jump slash. I don't know if it's like a matter of a number of hits or what, but no, I think that the spin attack is just faster. Yeah, just because you can get that hit off a lot quicker. Oh my goodness. Why are you swinging like that? Alright, that's phase 2. Go grab our sword. I feel like Big Goron's sword was way faster. Pretty sure. But I think that the hammer is probably going to be a significantly slower. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's going to be significantly slower. Oh my goodness. Let me through. Sir, please. Actually, that wasn't the worst thing. Man, this sucks. Trying to be fast is making me slow. Slow is steady, steady is fast. Also, like, Phase 3 Ganon having the extra, like, the extra aimbot on you, how he turns a lot faster, makes him so much harder, too. There we go. 6 sages now! And we slap his face. Ganon 2, down. Okay. Green is next. Ancient creators of Hyrule. You can stay there for a sec. Alright, so let's go to green now. I'm not going to connect to the server. I may connect to the server after I give the last hit, just so it marks as complete, but I don't even think that matters. Alright, cool. Why not just keep on with the big Goron sword? Because I probably should. I kind of forgot that there's another thing afterwards, but I could have. Alright, so we're going to use arrows here afterwards. We should have enough arrows, I would think. Alright, let's go for it. So it's sword and bow, and that's it. Oh, it's green. Ah! I'm sorry, Green, I can't help. Navi being useless for the 3rd time. Your mom is green? Wow. Wow. Need to actually equip the light arrows, too. I missed! No! Well, here we go. Well, yikes. You know how I am with tennis. Jesus Christ. You know how I am with tennis. The worst, like, I can be as good of a rando player as ever, but as soon as I have to play tennis, nope. Can I one-cycle him? Holy shit. Can you not one-cycle him? That was like 11 hits! God damn, that was good, though. You absolutely can, though. For sure. This is supposed to be him or no red? Green is the original hero. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, what? What are you doing? He's taking out the hammer. What the frick, dude? Don't take out the hammer. I'm aiming with the bow. What are you doing? There we go. Green is, like, super duper scuffed. Like, this whole fight was super scuffed. It was weird. Like, I had time savers, I had time losses, like, just everywhere. Just absolutely everywhere. Alright, so we don't need to use light arrows. We can just use arrows, I'm pretty sure. And light arrows don't really do anything special. And then Hammerdorf is going to be weird. I've never fought Ganondorf with a hammer, so... Terra throwing the Gamba? Looks like you didn't predict, so that's fine. Hello? Can I see, please? I haven't ever used bow for this, actually. This is a new one for me. Why can I not aim? There we go. I guess trying to do this with, Why is this? Oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is dreadful. Like, Navi's just not targeting. And then when I want Navi to target, when I want Navi to target, she's not targeting. When I am targeting... Oh my goodness. There we go. Come on, Ganon. That's how wide your swing is. Got it. Okay, sure. Navi's doing her best. Navi should try harder. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit of a groove here now. Okay. Master Sword time. Gonna try to do jump slashes. Come here, Ganon. What? No! What are you doing? Do I have a fairy? I do have a fairy. I'm good. I'm fine. Ooh, wow. Okay, well... Alright, this... No, Don't talk to me. This is why I have a fairy. You are the worst Zelda player to ever be created. I've never seen a worse Zelda player. I was only one hit away, too. That sucks. Downfall timeline? Yeah, downfall timeline. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And that is number 3 right there. Whew. 7-year-old self beat this without a fairy? Yeah, I've also done it twice now. My third one, I was doing some new stuff. You can heck right off with that. Alright, so that's number 3. On to red, which is going to be really, really weird. But, you know, that's fine. So we're going to do hammer. Hammer's going to be really freaking weird. Can I, can you hammer for tennis? That's actually a thing? Yes? Okay. Cool. Got it. Well, 1703? Oh, man. So now it's just a matter of, are we going to have 20 to 25 or 25 plus? Which, honestly, I'm up in the air on right now, because, yeah. Crouch stabs are pretty fast? Gotcha. You got 2044 with cutscenes? Okay, I see. Interesting. That's really weird. Okay. Little bit of a weird weird way to do that, but I think I'm getting it. Shoot him in the toes. I wonder if I can hit him in like such a cadence that he will that he will just like he'll get stunned forever. It's actually not too bad of a like an opening either. Like you actually have a good amount of time to swing back. Famous last words. I mean, it's honestly, it's okay that he laughed at me. That makes sense. Makes complete sense. After what I just said, Ganondorf has every right to laugh. Shoot him in the toes. Yeah, I think I can. I just need to be a little bit more patient. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I think I have one more light arrow in me. Oh man, that's not good. That's really not good. Normally he does his desperation charge up attack when he's on low HP. Wonder if I actually have to go down for some more magic. I think I do. I do. Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Damn. It's the other side. No other magic? That's it? That's all we get? Okay, we got one more magic. Good. Individual pot smashing? Yeah, no, I'm not. I was like, you know what? I was thinking about doing it. I'm not doing that. Timeout, we need to get some magic. No timeout. No timeout. This has to be a part of it, because, I mean, this is part of the rando, is, like, only having enough magic for one? Yeah, no timeout. This is part of the fight. There we go. Oh my god, Hammerdorf done? Hammerdorf done? Saying Link yells timeout for Ganondorf? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got what you were saying. Alright. Now, I've never fought Ganon with a hammer. So, let's see how this goes. Yeah! Whoa. Oh man, yeah, I definitely need to get used to that. Oh man. Ads are starting? What the heck, dude? I didn't even see that they were there. Okay, cool. So we got a jump slash there. I just have to get used to the aiming. Aiming's a little bit off. Okay, got him. Good. Wow, this is really slow. Fighting Ganondorf with the hammer is really, really slow. Surprised it doesn't do more damage. I'm so surprised that that took that long. This is the last one? This is the last one, yeah. This is the last Ganon. Yep. Good. Uh-oh. I don't think I have enough time to set up a jump slash. I think I have to do a quick swing with this. Like with how much faster he turns when on phase 3, pretty sure I need to do a quick swing. Or like a crouch stab or something. Damn. So you can get him to the point where he kneels for the final hit, right? Even with the hammer. And then you just have to hit him with the Master Sword afterwards. my god, hammer sucks. Do I have a fairy? No fairy? Okay. Well, we're almost there. Just want to do like one check with the sword. Yeah. You can't? You won't drop unless you have sword? Well, I have the sword, but until you hit him with the sword? Because you can use nuts and whatnot in this phase, I know that much, but I think you have to finish him off with sword. Yeah, okay. Alright. And here we go. Final time. Final time is gonna be for this crazy-ass rando. It's gonna be 43, 39, 16. Okay. Oh, man. I need a break from OoT. What was the time? Did we get prediction 3 or prediction 4? Oh man, bro's about to binge Stardew Valley. Honestly, I might play a little Stardew after I do Time Lion Final Fantasy II. I might do it. 2510? Ooh. 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 Go ahead and give that over to the 25 plus gang. I will exterminate your descendants. Are you sure about that? The individual pot smashing made all the difference? I know. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so happy this seed is done. Time for a 5 world? I'm not doing OoT for like a month. I'm not touching this game for a fucking month. Went from 25k to 82k. You gambled and you made it happen. Oh man. 4 with CC? Might make it a little bit more fun. No, I think the next time I come back to Ocarina of Time 4 World, OoT 4 World is probably going to be an entrance rando next time. Because I hate myself. Clearly. But that'll probably be sometime next year. I don't think I'm going to do another OoT 4 World for a while. Well, so I have 4 worlds. I want to do 4 worlds on so if we did 4 world Minish Cap, 4 world Minish Cap would be really cool because then we would have the 16 sword. You know? Like, wouldn't that be really cool? Like, Minish Cap 4 World would also only take me, like, 20 hours instead of 40. 16 sword? Yeah, because the, because Minish Cap, you earn the 4 sword in the game. So since you're using the 4 sword and not the Master Sword, if you have 4 worlds of the Minish Cap, then you have... Then you have 16 sword. We can make it an annual event. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to doing... Well, I think that I have cooler things than doing this for an annual event. But this was cool. I'm not ending stream yet. I'm not ending stream yet. So if you guys want to stick around for a little bit, I'm going to end stream on YouTube and TikTok. But I'm going to set up a new stream. So if you want to join for my time playing Timeline, I recommend hanging out, checking back in like 5 or 10 minutes for me to set up my my stream on YouTube, and then I'm going to start up a new one because I need to make sure that I have my scenes and whatnot all set up. But 16 links, it's going to be a nightmare for Ganon. So 16 links would be it would be Vervati, not for Ganon, but yes. Yep. Yep. For adding a game, free preferably. I have kind of the same mindset as you, in that if it's like 30 or under, I don't really mind. If it's over 30, check with me before like have a backup. What's the game that you wanted to add, or what are you thinking of? What was the final time? 25:10. FF13, I think you have it. Yeah, I have FF13. Yeah, I have FF13. We can do FF13 after whenever I feel like I have a moment to breathe, I'll do FF13 if you want to slap that onto the table. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Or like if you wanted me to play like a $60 game, if you wanted to like donate the $60 for the game, that might be good, well mannered. But yeah. But yeah. Cool. Alright, so we have Timeline first, and then we have FF13 after that. But I'm gonna finish out FF2 before I do that. What about an $80 game? Then you're gonna have to pay for a Switch 2 as well. I don't have that. If it was one I wanted you to play, I would if it was one I wanted you to play. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Alright, YouTube, TikTok, I will see you guys in a few minutes. I'm going to set up stream for Timeline. But this was a ton of fun. I'm very, very happy I did it. And I am not looking forward to editing it. But I think it's going to make for a good video. I think that once I go back and I watch it, I think that it'll all be worth it. These were a rough 44 hours, but it was well worth it. Yeah. This was a ton of fun until 20 hours ago. It was a ton of fun even throughout. Like, all the way throughout. It was just, you know the end of Rando's struggle. The end of Rando's struggle is way harder than the start of Rando. But, YouTube, TikTok, I'll see you in a few minutes.